Okay. Welcome back to this will be episode 30 of Radio Pandemonium.
30.
Now,
Okay.
my mic picked up, my new mic picked up some moments, a few keen moments, but it didn't pick up for the rest of the session, so I have to do a very long recap. If anything, I apologize. I have to start speaking a little bit more louder in this mic. So I have to go back to the original classic. I gotta go back to the classic for this episode.
It's a throwback Sunday.
Yep.
Throwback Sunday. Yay.
Throwback Sunday. Now, where we left off in the whole entire episode. Comments and Gilded Splendor going through the minds of Aaron as he's getting more information and learning much more about the original party. Things take in a heated moment to where pressure is overwhelming our druid Aaron. He is getting very worked up, very sweaty, and very in heated, tense moments to where he gets the information that he needs, learning of the original party and their original name, Forfus, being close to the semi-name of a few gemstones, especially to the crystals of the original party of Alana's Mystics, and getting a name of Erza. Erza was one of the scapegoats of the original party, circling on that name and getting that information on his last hours. He also got a speech from a hidden text of the book for sealing away the man with scarlet eyes. It didn't take to where he has been duped. And it was all an elaborate scheme causing Aaron to fail, saying the wrong name, saying a puppet's name, getting himself, Erza, and from what it looks like, Umbria dragged down, being tortured, sliced open to bits by his original party members, Aileen and Giles. Ending in that drastic moment, Aaron contemplating on his whole life, seeing the distant memories, trying to remember Sebastian, trying to remember Drift, trying to remember Asphodel, trying to remember Brondel, and keeping his eye out for Lachlan. In his dying breaths, in his last labor, he asked if it was possible, before they all got dragged down, can Umbria keep a memory of himself and the crystal with him? He tried his go-luck, and it all faded in the end. Moving on back in Brookshire, where most of the party is, Brondel being called the nickname, a new title of the mountain.
With his signature move, the Mountain Plex.
Has a raging out. Yeah, I almost said it too.
He's
That's
doing
going
like
in my campaign.
He's doing the whole thing.
Yeah. Doing the whole raging instinct, mainly keeping composure of rousing fans, especially one in his little area since he got done in the arena, of a kid in a guard yelling out, "The Mountain! I'm your biggest fan!" Getting momentum and boost up in his morale.
Yo, I guarantee Brondel play Modern Zangief though.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Plex fully open. breaking necks all over the place and coming out on top. Brondel, in his victorious moments of not only meeting his fan and signing out autographs to the guard and his son, Brondel met 3 new faces, to where one of them being, and we're gonna recap and restart from over here, one of them being a centaur falling down the stairs trying to get her composure. Let's try this again so you all can hear me. Mike, introduce the centaur for us towards Brondel as she's falling down the stairs.
Oh, dang it. I wasn't ready for this one. So, yeah, so she's falling down the stairs. She's got, like, long, brown, kind of wavy, messy hair. It's like, it got, like, a little bit of a, I guess, like, tiara imprint here that goes back towards the back. And, she's got, splint armor on, kind of down her torso, down the rest of her, like, human body. And then she's got, like, horseshoes on, too, that she made herself. As well as brown eyes. She's 6'4", weighs 430 pounds. And yeah, there's a hole in the stairs for sure.
Where he's just like, a whole entire split, your foot and leg, you're like stuck into like the staircase. The mountain, you kind of see this transpire to where this centaur woman has her leg stuck in like a staircase.
I just stand up really quickly.
And I thought I've seen everything.
I'm just too embarrassed to say anything at this point. I'm like, okay, I'm looking for everybody else that I'm supposed to be with, and I'm like, huh.
And as it's happening, you kind of see a few more people walk up, one of, I believe, Elvin and one of another Asimir. One kind of like lean skin, kind of tannish, but still keeping like that very mysterious mystique look to him. Cloak over his head, like jewelry, like from his ears.
What are you doing up fast?
And I know these people, right?
You would know these people, and you could have seen like another one, kind of like giving like that wildfire look to them. It is just like tall, talking around, getting used to like the surroundings, seeing like a lot of people wearing merchandise, revolving around a giant dude with a tattoo.
Anyway, I like look back towards the stairs and I'm like, we've got money to cover that, right?
We might. I think. Do you have money to cover? I know I do. I'm not gonna pay though, but I do.
Yes and no. Depends.
This is happening. Brondel, you were getting like a lot of rushing of like people asking for autographs, telling you to like, hey, how do you do the mountainplex? And like you end up demonstrating on like a few grown adults as our head is like planted into the pavement.
I hope they sign a non-disclosure because I can't be reliable for their injuries.
Can I attempt to size up this guy?
Size up, Brondel.
Yeah.
Okay, Laurelyn, I guess your hormones are showing.
Just with my eyes.
Yeah, what else? He's not a piece of meat. Insight.
That is a 23.
For your insight?
Yep.
From the merch being sold out with like tattoos and like the nickname mount on it, yeah, it's pretty obvious it's this dude.
Yeah. Like
And,
an
like,
idea of his strength, kind of.
I would say, looking at him, if he has like a lot of merch, his strength is something in this arena. Like he is pretty powerful. Like you can't tell him the stats though, because it's not how it works unless you have insightful fighter. Or
What's the head thing in this bar?
Hmm.
Say that again.
What's the heaviest thing in the bar?
The heaviest thing in the bar. I would say it would probably be the whole. It's like a very, like there's like an anvil stacked onto like another anvil.
Okay, good.
A second, I have to look at things.
You have a mountain.
I got my eye trained on him.
What
is this guy?
Okay,
Your mom.
Nice.
If he can bench an anvil, guess we gotta fight. That's all I'm gonna say.
right, with my multiplication, because I times my strength score by 15, then times it by another 2 because of Goliath, I can lift a good amount of weight. I'm gonna pick them both up because I could probably do that because I know they don't weigh no 600 pounds.
You see this Goliath immediately. Spits on the ground, spits in his hand, like wipes it on his side, and like literally deadlifts with one hand, like 2 anvils. As you hear everybody say, "Mountain, mountain, mountain."
All right. All right. I'll start walking up to him. I'll wait for him to set them down before I engage in conversation, though. I'm respectful. Chivalry isn't dead.
Do you see him slam this thing on the ground to where one anvil cracks, hits the bottom, falls through, and the other one's just like standing on top of it in its place?
That's
like
one
he's
hell
not
of a
the only
Nighthawk,
one.
brother.
Not the only one paying for structural damage.
Did you hear what I said there?
Repeat that again,
Oh,
Austin.
yeah.
I said that's one hell of a Nighthawk, isn't it?
Oh, I hate you.
Man,
I hate you.
You know you love us.
he's throwing punches today.
Man's over here making Jim the Anvil Nightheart jokes.
She's home.
You are walking over as soon as he slams it down. What do you say?
I'm like, what's your name?
The name is Brondel, but most people around here call me the Mountain.
As soon as
I'm
he says
gonna, like-
mountain, you hear everybody
yeah.
behind him. Mountain, mountain, mountain.
I'm gonna sheath my lance, and I'm going to reach out a hand and say, I'm Laurelin. Nice to meet you.
I'll shake the hand.
I'm gonna attempt to have a stronger grip than you.
Strength.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm rolling the Becca die. Ah, that's cocked. I'm never rolling your dice again.
Fuck you.
It's going to the graveyard. I rolled an 11.
I'm using my Aelin dice.
Is this athletics or just raw strength?
This is strength on strength.
Alright, 11.
So I got a natural 20 for a straight 25.
Bro, stop!
Alright. Dear God.
Your hand is broke as fuck, homie.
I'm dead. New character.
You go to like firmly shake his hands. His grip is twice yours, one being in the Goliath, and it's pretty common sense for you now. If he's called the Mountain, I think it means something.
Alright. I'm just... Oh, okay. Are you done fighting for today?
As far as I know.
Join me and my friends for a drink. Let's talk.
Sure.
As I like turn around and I'm like looking at my buddies. And I'll be like, "You mind if he tags along?"
It doesn't care to us.
All right, you don't have anywhere to be, Mister, do you?
Not anytime soon.
All right, because I kind of broke a hole in the stairs, and I want to get out of here before I'm asked to pay for it. So let's go.
All right. You guys enter into the bar here in Brookshire. And if you can remember in your notes what the bar name is, you're golden.
Yes, I do, because I have it written down. It is the Dust Demon.
What's the name of the drink?
Oh wait, no, that's the Dust Mite, buddy.
And yeah, there's a dust demon drink as well.
Rondo would like to play Slifer the Sky Dragon and attack me.
And we're banned from YouTube now.
Yep. Look what you did. Or I have written down the... It's either the Oasis. I figured the Oasis was a bathhouse, but...
The Oasis is a bathhouse, yes.
Yeah, I wrote down Dust Demon. Anyways, I am not goated.
It's fine, you're close though.
I do not believe Austin was with us when we first introduced it, so...
Nope. But...
no hard feelings.
This bar name is called the Sandpit. Yeah, it is called the Sandpit.
Nice.
There we go.
To where you walk in, you kind of see the bartender, like, look at all y'all and say, "Alright, welcome new ones," and notices straight at, I forgot to change these guys' freaking name.
Samuel, right?
No, it's, the bartender in this place.
Oh, never mind. I don't have that one written down.
Never says his name anyways.
Yeah. Unless we're locals, we don't know his name either.
You... No Nama. That's what it says in the chat, no Nama.
The hell is that?
No Nama. My phone had fell whenever I was typing. No Nama.
I'll take it.
You were seeing like the bartender with like you also. Alright, welcome. Hey, it's the mountain! These guys your guests?
Yes.
Alright! Free drinks!
I'm just like in awe.
To where
Okay, buddy, you get free drinks. Not fair.
oh wait, you're with him, so you also get free drinks.
Alright. You know what? Free drinks? Get me the sand shark.
Does Laurelyn know what the sand shark is?
Hell yeah.
How long has she been in Brookshire?
Oh, wow.
And what would a while be? Hold on, has she been in bar team? Like in bars like a lot?
She's been to the one in Brookshire. She's been in Brookshire for at least a year now.
Alright, I'll give it to you.
So yeah, that she's like, okay, on you? Okay, cool. Sand shark.
You immediately like get a sand shark, Samuel asks like for basic drink whiskey. So I asked just for like for the greatest like a good ass ale. He gets one as well. Alright, Mountain, what do you want?
Just a basic ale tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's where
Nothing strong.
He puts down one for you. Boom.
Thank you.
You are welcome. To work. You guys are drinking away. Do me a favor, Laurelyn. Give me a Constitution save.
Okay. Plus. That's a 18.
Alright. You see, like, are seeing you see in shark. Oh shit! I dropped my steak.
No, root beer, no, root
It
beer.
was like a steak.
How does root beer?
I actually am drinking root beer. It fell on like the pad because like this is a brand new pad and I don't want to get it dirty. There's like one small like stain on it. I hope it does not get everywhere because I love this thing. I love this pad. It looks cool. But you taste strawberry like flavor substance and like a dash of gin. This thing is delicious. It's a good bit of delicious, but super bitter too. It makes you just like grab like the side of your neck and like and like have to.
Oh yeah.
It breathes through.
Oh yeah. This thing is good.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is for special occasions, and I'm gonna like order another one.
Right.
Mountain.
That another one. Good stuff. Now, you guys are drinking. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna like kind of across the table because I don't sit down, right? I'm just standing up drinking.
Yep.
Unless there's a way for me to sit down, I'm not sitting down.
You can sit down on the ground. They don't mind.
Oh, I could cross-leg. Okay, I'm cross-leg. Or like how
Horse, all right.
centaurs like will like bend their knees like this, you know, so like sitting down like that.
Yeah.
So I'm kneeling. And I'm like, so the mountain. She's like, you are strong.
Well, yeah. That's the whole premise.
I like that. Now just take another sip.
Well, you haven't seen anything yet.
She says, I want to fight you.
Oh.
You see Samuel immediately spit out his drink. This is the
I'm like,
reason why we were on the run in the first place.
I'm like, hey, that time the guy was way too squishy. I didn't mean it, okay? Look, you're tough.
I
And
say, if we're going to do this, we do it in a non-popular area.
I think, well, I take another sip. I'm like, we fight in the pit.
You see Samuel and Solar immediately grab their heads and like say, "Oh my god!"
And I turn to look at them and I'm like, hey, I've gotten a lot stronger than I used to be, okay? What better to test out my strength on someone else who's tough, right?
As that is, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Here we go.
Well, but
Oh, okay, not bad. 14.
wait, what am I rolling?
Not you, just Laura.
I'm
Okay.
drinking too much.
That's why I got a basic ale.
As soon as you keep on drinking and trying to like get a challenge at a Brondle, you feel a hit you in the back of the head.
Oh,
As that happens, you get like a crystal like hit you in the back of the head.
oh. I'm just gonna like feel, and I'm gonna grab it.
Oh no, like it wasn't like stuck on there. You just get like hit in the head as like a crystal is floating right in front of you.
Oh, I'll just
grab it. The color of this is green.
Green. Hang on, I'm checking my notes. I wouldn't know this. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. He often died.
What
As
the
that
what?
happens,
What the brown?
you get a. There's like a little message in there saying, "Now, I'm setting up this crystal not because I'm giving up on my group. It's more like I am going on a very long expedition to find one of the original members."
This weird rock is talking to me.
If you were to happen to get this message, anybody who the crystal links up with, just to let you know, my name is Drift. I used to be a bearer of this crystal, but I decided to let go of the crystal until it comes back. I hope it finds a more suitable person to wield this crystal, and hopefully meet back up at some point. I'm gonna look for the person who the crystal is attached to, Osmond. You may be able to speak to him. I got as much information as I could. So now, let's see what you can do. Let's see what information you can get out of. I won't be able to respond afterwards, but I hope you enjoy the adventure that you're going on. We might meet at some point. As the message ends, it you see the message gets completed and vanishes away from the crystal.
Alright, but the crystal's still there, right?
The crystal is still there, yes.
Okay, good. Good. Now, why did it fly at me? What is... do you know anything about this? What is this? I'm just holding it up to anybody.
I'm guessing I'd probably answer.
I'm just assuming, you know, because I'm assuming everyone heard it. Anyway.
As soon as like you look up towards like everybody, they kind of like shrug and kind of look at you like you're very crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I was talking to me. You didn't hear it?
No.
I'm like waving it in front of Samuel.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wave it in front of Solar. Huh?
Nope.
I like lean way over the table at Brondel. Huh?
Rondell, you would because you have a crystal as well.
Yes, I would tell him about said crystal and everything. That garbage. Hey, no, I'm Russian. Hey, because you want to go bowling.
Man, had to.
You're telling me that this actually means something and it's not just some stupid rock.
Yeah, it means a lot.
And what does yours mean? Why is it a different color?
I think it goes by aspects of personality. As I remember, it's been a while.
So why do I have one then?
Well, I guess the crystal liked you so much. That's why it came to you and hit you in the back.
I don't believe in sentimental things being inanimate.
Well, the crystals really aren't inanimate. They're sort of like these sentient things.
So that thing talking to me was actually a message?
Yes, it was an actual person. I knew that person. Judging by that, I think he may have died.
Look,
I
because
think that's how this works. Or you can just get
I've
rid
read
of
of
him.
people, right? I can get rid of it?
Maybe? I don't know anymore. I'm really confused on this now.
I don't know. I kind of like plug it around my neck. I guess it looks pretty.
Put in your weapon. It really ups the ante.
I swing my weapon around a lot. I would rather it not get lost.
Well, if you look at my sword here, I have it in my sword.
Yeah, it's it's attuned to his blade.
Can you show me?
Oh, yes, yes.
You go to touch the crystal that she's holding, your hand immediately gets zapped by the crystal.
Oh, yes, I knew that would happen.
Oh,
Yes, that happens from time to time as well. If it doesn't like you, it shocks you.
so don't touch yours and you don't touch mine.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, this is all really weird. I take another sip.
You'll get used to it after a while. Just
Yeah.
wait till you meet the other gang.
I'm gonna finish my first drink at least. The whole rest of that first mug.
Alright. You finish, and to where you hear he says, like, oh yeah, let's meet, like, you can meet the other ones.
There's
Yeah,
more?
Yeah, wait till you meet the rest of the gang.
Now hold on, you're not saying we're not gonna fight, are you?
I didn't say that.
Okay. I like sit back more and I just chug the rest of the other one too. Ah, there we go.
I'm the barbarian, and this one's drinking more than I am. What the hell?
You get finished, all of you get finished with your drinks, and you start heading, new to you, Laurelyn, you are seeing a home, a very giant acre, that is a ranch, a homestead, and what looks to be where, like, the silo is, you can kind of see there's, like, a few training dummies, so kind of like a training barrack.
Oh, this is the place.
Yeah, I think you'll like it, dude.
I'm gonna immediately just get distracted and just take my lance out and charge at one of the training dummies.
As soon as you do that, you give me a roll the hit real quick.
Alright. Let's see. This is with my lance. That is a 21.
You are charging straight ahead with a lance to where you break a fence and immediately puncture through the dummy and puncture straight through the silo to where you hear a
Huh? Wait, what?
to where you like hear like let's say commotion of voice. What the? Hey! To where like you kind of see like.
So I'm just like, yeah!
Grabbing your lance, you're getting like pulled through to where you immediately
Hey.
crash through like the rest of the barracks. You see a human man with like a little garden apron, but also kind of like a regular apron. And he has like a very big hat on and a very mad face, looking at you.
I guess I sober up real quick.
You mind explaining to me why you're stabbing my stuff and breaking? You stabbed one of my cows! To where like you could have
the
seen
cow.
like,
I can't do that.
He stabbed the cow?
yeah, she stabbed the cow. What is wrong with you?
I can
Don't
fix
be
this.
snowball,
I can
don't be
fix this.
snowball.
I can fix this. Whew.
You are looking over. It is happy or not. It is not first of all. Your perfect one is not yours. It is not snowball. It's not even Chrome's. So like Chrome would be crying at this moment.
Did I just go through the cow?
You see as like the cow like has a hole in his hip. It's one of like the elder cows. It is it's Buttermilk. You hit Buttermilk immediately.
Dang.
Damn it, that's the cow I picked up.
Mm-hmm. That's Brownell's cow that she stabbed.
You hit my friend.
Dang.
Brownell, she hit your cow. How do you feel?
Well, now that fight is really going to happen.
I would like to mention that Acidoff, for once, actually has the oven mitts on her hands.
Yeah.
He's learning.
Good job, Aspinall. You finally learned.
Yeah. It just stick my hands in the oven.
All of you can see Sebastian is being held back by his staff working here. He's immediately, let me at her!
I'm like,
Why
look,
did you stab our friend?
this is all an accident. I was going for that dummy over there. I'm like looking for the dummy.
But you didn't even ask to come in my place, and then you do something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, it just, I don't
You're
know.
trespassing.
It had a face that looked really
I know what that word
stabbable.
means.
It's what, like, you kind of see everybody is still trying their best to hold him back. Kind of see Chrome looking.
If you think I was strong, you know nothing yet.
Why, big lady horsey?
I'm just, oh, hi. I'm sorry. I'll fix this.
Why did
Okay.
you stab the cow? Wait, did you
The
stab
cow was in.
Snowball? She's immediately running over, checking as like there's a little flaw, and immediately jumps over. Snowball, you're right.
Look, I wasn't going for the cow. The cow got in the way.
To where like immediately you see like Sebastian bump off like his staff, running past you, kind of like bumping into you, causing you to fall, and tries to pull Chrome off of the little stair. Get off her! She needs to. She's Snowball. She's breathing. You can see him struggling to pull his daughter off this cow.
I'm just thinking he doesn't look very strong to me.
You kind of see like an effect. Well then, if you're all just standing there hunky-dory, can you help me out?
Yeah, what can I do? I put my
Help
lance
me.
away.
What's the big talking about? How
Can you
about
help me
that?
pull her off? To where like he is
I'm gonna
still
just
pulling his
go
daughter.
over there. I'm gonna pick up Chrome.
Alright, go ahead, try to pick up Chrome.
Okay. Strength check or athletics?
Strength.
That is a 17.
You are struggling picking up this 3-year-old from this cow.
What's wrong with this 3-year-old? Is she a warforged? What is this?
Like this. Trust me, one, she's half elven, she's my baby. But this girl, I swear, this one.
I said, you know nothing of strength when it comes to that one.
I'm gonna
And she's
try
my
again.
best friend.
Try to roll again to where like it's just you and Sebastian trying to pull this girl off.
No more Becca dice. No more Becca dice.
Toddlers have unfathomable strength, man.
That's lower. That's
Yeah,
a 12.
yeah, she is not getting off to where like it is taking you guys a while until like the
Okay,
staff.
Asphodel's gonna come over and help.
Yeah, Asphodel and the staff are immediately trying to like
That's
poof to where like all
One
of
more time, yeah.
it took 5
so let's do
people.
this one more time.
Hey,
Woo!
that's a 14.
19.
It took 5 people to like pry this girl off this cow. We're looking as Solar and
I should
Samuel
probably
are like,
change Asphodel's weight. She's only at 90 pounds.
you can see at this moment that like Samuel and Sora are looking like, seriously, how is that possible? You see Sebastian, toddlers, they have unfathomable a lot of strength.
They really do. It hurts when she hits me.
Like she doesn't mean it, but like when she hits, God.
I was about to say a thing.
It's just looking like to where Sebastian immediately duffs off, lets Chrome like run around the field, and like all his little hands get back to work as they're like patching up the hole and patching the cow that you stabbed with the lance, being Brundle's cow.
Yes.
Look, I'm sorry about that cow, okay?
Oh, I was gonna hold
Why
back.
do
I'm
you
not
just
holding
come
back
immediately
now.
into our home and, stab our cows?
Look, I'll make it up to you, okay? Like, what can I do to make it up to you?
Sebastian pats off his apron. Well, first off, you apologize. A lot of people tend to run after seeing me bum rush them immediately.
Sorry, hang on my mic. I stand up straight and just...
Bow. And the bowing. Well, first, you can 1, help patch up the cow, and 2, I need your name, your occupation, like what do you do, and who your friends are with. And before I ask, before they start patching up the silo, walk out the silo, knock on the door. I'll tell you to go through the fence. Then you can walk into the field.
Okay. I'm not sure how I got in here, honestly. I think someone left the gate open.
No one left the gate. You literally
The gate-
bum rushed the fence.
It's open.
Oh yeah, I jumped the gate. Sorry. You should really make that taller.
I can make it taller.
Well,
for
we
some
don't
reason you'll
anticipate like
still
you,
bum rush.
rushing our friends.
Yeah, that's
I don't even know how I got in.
We're
Like,
an
I
open
know
place.
this is like Laurelin in mid hangover. I don't know how I even got in. And it's
Yeah.
literally proof evidence you bum rushed the fence.
I don't even know how I got here. You killed 5 people. They were in my way.
That's alien right there. It's like, you killed 5 people. Oh, I did.
Yep.
I did.
Alien reincarnated.
Am I going to jail? Yeah, for life.
As this is all happening,
I have to go to school tomorrow. Can I leave?
as this is happening, your crystal starts reverbing in your hand.
Oh,
Laurelin.
oh, I had it around my neck.
Yeah, it starts reverberating around your neck, to where your eyes bleed out green. To where you see like
Oh,
a orc
this is
man,
convenient.
orc man, kind of like in old gladiator like Earthseeker groom like clothing, but like not full on Earthseeker groom, like much more of like Sith walkers, a little bit. To where like he's like punching in like this green environment and like getting his strength all the way up, channeling like the monk that he is. Like this like full orc man is immediately to where you are into this void. His fist almost meets between the bridge of your nose and like your face, to where it stops in mid punch.
I just try not to flinch.
Okay, so this is new. I thought Drift would be here.
I'm like, oh,
Up
Drift?
his crystal, from what I heard.
Drift
the-
is looking for you, is what he said.
Oh, so he probably discarded the crystal and come over. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm still alive anyways.
Well, he can look for you without this, right? This isn't some sort of locator?
Not really, because from mentionings of I am on like a very different island, he knows where I am, so he can come find me.
Okay, I was about to say he made a really dumb decision then, getting rid of this.
Alright.
Who are you?
Oh, easy. I'm Osmond the Great. Original party member of the ones who used to own those crystals, and not the one that Drift was a part. I mean the first ones.
I guess he kind of just gives me the rundown of kind of what their party was.
Yeah. We were a big party, a lot of members, a lot of turmoil, and let's just say our last adventure didn't end well.
Yeah. Okay. It's like kind of you all died or you all got separated or something like that.
Separated, the rest of us died.
Oh, and that's unfortunate. There's more of you.
Not necessarily.
I mean, 'cause I saw Brondel has the mountain has a red necklace, like,
Well, he's not really one of the original party members, as I mentioned. We come from a different time period, like years ago. 100 years ago, at least.
so there's more crystals, but not all of you are alive.
That is correct. We were the first ones to bear these crystals, and the second one was the original group. Some of them perished, and Drift is the only one alive.
Can I ask you something, Osmond?
Yeah.
Have you ever killed a dragon?
No, we haven't actually come across any hostile dragons.
Do you know how to kill one?
Is there a reason why?
I want to kill a dragon.
Why?
Because he killed my family.
What color was his dragon?
Red.
Was it a gym dragon
Which red?
or a chromatic dragon?
I don't know. I didn't get a good look, but it was red, and it was big.
Well, you're gonna have to be very specific
I'm the
because
big boy.
if you go around killing a chromatic dragon, that's perfectly fine because I think there's only one left. But if you go trying to kill a gym dragon, you are pretty much a dead one. If you kill
Let's
like
see.
a red gym dragon is pretty much the good-hearted spirit. Now, chromatic dragons are built on evil.
It was most likely chromatic then. I can't imagine a good dragon doing that.
Yep. So if you're trying to, quote-unquote, be a dragon slayer, do you have the right necessary tools?
I've got my lance, and I've got my shield.
Is that it?
And I get, if he lands, I can charge him.
So you can charge a dragon that's in the air?
I can throw... I don't know. Can you give me wings? I don't know.
Are you that defecated on trying to kill a dragon that you'll go through any length?
I want to do anything to kill this.
You're over here going on a vengeance tear.
Sure, if you want to call it that.
No, it's pure vengeance the way you're speaking. You'll do anything to take down your opposition.
I've been training for the past 4.5 years. Before this, I didn't really have a purpose, but now I do. Can you help me?
I don't get this. Are you doing this like a death spree? Like, are you trying to die?
Well, if I live, that's just a bonus. As long as he dies.
Walks up to you and immediately puts like a finger right on your chest, like not in the middle, like on like your chest near your neck.
Where the crystal kind of sits, right here.
Yeah, kind of like where the crystal would sit, where your collarbone is, and immediately touches. You breathe, correct?
Like everyone else, I assume.
You see him immediately 1-inch punch right into your chest, causing you like to fall and stumble.
Ooh.
I just like step back. Do I make a save?
I have an outside question.
Yes, Austin.
Is this like a Bruce Lee 1-inch punch, or is this like Goku 1-inch punch?
You know, like the one whenever like he held out his finger towards Frieza, that Goku 1-inch punch.
Okay, the 2-finger one. So yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot more than an actual 1-inch punch because it's a lot less surface area. That's what I was that's what I was asking.
Yeah, because like the Bruce Lee, he does like full-on fingers into the 1-inch versus Goku's 2-finger spread for more speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
To where like you need to make a Constitution check to keep your breathing regular.
All right. That is a natural 18 plus just my modifier or my save.
Your modifier, that's your check.
That's a 21.
You're able to keep your breath a good bit of stable to where like you have to like take a few deep breaths to get it like regularized. To where like you're like kind of kneeling a little bit to where your back legs are kind of hunched over and he walks over.
Hang on, I've got to keep my breathing steady so my hormone energy stays active.
To where he like walks up, kneels down looking at you in the face. You're breathing, right?
Yes.
Where like he helps you up.
Thanks for reminding me.
Where he helps you up, lets you stand up, catch your breath, walks back, holding his arms. If you go into this whole entire vengeance tear, fine, I'll help you. But what will this?
I have to help you in return.
What will this do for you if you kill the dragon? what's
Closure. Help me have peace of mind. Closure. That kind of thing.
So going on like a reckless tear is what I'm hearing.
If I was to kill that dragon, I would have peace.
So what stops you from killing every other dragon and naming the gym dragons? What will keep you from doing that?
Well, they're not the ones that killed my family.
Yeah, but you said that do you know how to kill a dragon? How that whole entire thing happens? You're saying that like if you killed like the dragon that killed your family, I mean, you kill that dragon.
Just because I know how to kill a dragon doesn't mean I want to kill them all. There's only one I have my eyes on.
Mm-hmm. So how do you plan on finding said dragon?
I've been looking everywhere. I've accepted jobs. I've looked for things that look like they would lead to killing a dragon, but everything is fake. Nobody actually wants to kill a dragon. Nobody's strong enough.
Mm-hmm. To where you're gonna see him walk over, puts his hand on your shoulder. Why do you want to go on to this whole entire vengeance spread? You keep on saying closure, and you sped up.
I don't really know. Will this give me closure? I don't know. I'll only really know when I do it.
He takes his hand off your shoulder, crosses his arms. Okay, I'll help you. But you have to promise me something.
And that is?
Once you kill this dragon, and you don't have a peace of mind whatsoever, I want you to break your lance and get another weapon.
I have to kill the dragon first. Then I will.
Okay.
And I'll keep it in my house as a trophy. Broken in half. With his head in the middle.
He holds out his hand. Then accept my blessing.
I'm just gonna...
You have gained Osmond's blessing, which is called the Fighting Grit.
Okay.
The Fighting Grit is is a form of action to where it's like one use only, and you gain it back over a day's rest. You basically get an additional plus to your strength and your constitution, +2. You also gain an additional add-on damage effect, being the Forceful Winds of Osmond, which does a D8. And anytime that you use this, and it's on inside of combat and outside of combat, you will have advantage on strength saving throws. And that effect is called the Endless Surge. Basically, like it's a boost of spirit. Or like it's a fighting spirit, for technicality.
Called what again?
It is the boost, like the overliking surge. It's like the it's a fighting spirit. You're a fighting spirit.
I'm just gonna call it overriding surge.
Yep.
Alright. And that's just those there.
Now you also
Extra
gain
D8 on damage.
Yeah, you also gain an ability being noted to like everyone who wields a crystal, foresight. You gain foresight, allowing you to peer in, locating anybody else who has a crystal.
Alright. There we go.
You are getting this to where you see Osmond lets go of your hand. and says, anytime that you're willing to blow over a few bit of stress, I can go a few rounds. I'll knock on your ass, but I can go a few rounds.
I could take that.
Where you immediately get out like that little void as your eyes reflicker, blinking multiple times to where everybody saw you go into this trance. To where you're back up.
Yeah. What were we doing again?
Cow.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna take. Let's see if I can find some bandages and then just go bandage up that cow real quick.
Yeah, to where you go like find a few bandages and like help, but like bandage the cow going through like the whole entire process of getting to this house. To where you find the bandages, help up the staff, wrap up buttermilk.
Mm-hmm.
Asphodel, Lachlan, Rondel, Laurelin, your crystals are immediately surging together.
Yes, I was expecting this.
All of your crystals start surging into where you see, make sure I'm correct on the order of these crystals. Asphodel has Toma.
Uh-huh.
Laurelin has Osmond.
Uh-huh.
Lachlan has Hugin.
He does. I have it written down.
And Brondel has Iridian.
Yep, that's right.
Right. All of your
Hang
crystals,
on, we're missing one.
crystals have not arrived yet.
Oh, yeah.
You are seeing floating through the air as your crystals. You're still attuned to them. Don't worry about thinking about like taking out the attunement. They are still attuned to you. For the crystals pop off and start floating in the air. It's where you can see like a divine astral self form up to where you can see Iridian, Hugin, Toma, and Osmond.
Oh, yes, there we go.
You are all seeing them looking at you, kind of scoping around. You see Osmond is sitting right next to you, Lurland, with his arms crossed. Toma is kind of like right on like where not where your knees are, but like almost close to your knees. Asphodel, as she's standing right next to you. Iridian is in the middle of all of you, and Hugin is right next to Lachlan. To where you can see, for all of you, you can see Iridian's eye is forming of a chaotic light. Iridian is, again, a black woman, red bone, very curly hair, curly black hair with a little bit of brown highlights. She is looking at all of you, and her eye is glowing with like the scarlet energy of the man with scarlet eyes.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, he's coming to pay us a visit again.
One eye, to where like you kind of see like this red light, not red as in scarlet, but like red as in like more pink-ish, and not like the chaotic tint of the scarlet. To where she's looking around and holding her eye, and there's immediately new guardians of the crystal. The ones who originally owned these crystals. We tried our best to guide them, but all they did was push us away a little bit more than they need be. We tried giving out advice, but they sometimes ignore us. Whenever we first got these crystals 100 years ago, the thing that we wanted to do the most was try to do our whole entire things. And how the original party who had these crystals, they did kind of the same thing that we did. Adventured, ignored the crystals for a little bit until one moment they decided to dig down and get serious. We went on quest after quest after quest to make sure that these crystals were being powered right until one moment I looked upon and tried experimenting through my my grimoire, my book, to make sure that this, like how these crystals work, and they kept giving us all visions of what looked to be the near dated future of what will happen. We had saw a future to where the whole plane of Cadence was destroyed and turned into a very, very brutal image that shouldn't need to happen. Something more, something too chaotic. This is like the biggest fear that can happen to all of us as we're all seeing this happening foiling right in front of us. We lost almost everyone here, and it's pretty obvious on how Toma, Osmond feel and how they're still walking and breathing all around us. To where you can see Osmond looking down as he's has his arms crossed, and you can see the emotion on his face. It's very saddened. And you kind of see Toma hiding like her face with like her hair covering her eye. It has not been good for us for these years. I'm in prison in a form of a giant radiant crystal, and I am currently holding in prison with me in said crystal is the man with scarlet eyes. It's an imprisonment where like I am entangled in this whole entire crystal, and I'm wondering on how long I can keep this up. Not of like my own well-being, but like how long will it take for the man with scarlet eyes to break out? And so far he hasn't broken out. We've only been seeing tangents of him through the crystals, and we're thinking he can't be out if he's sealed with me. And it's looking like the obvious. This magic is more prominent, whether he's sealed or outside. It's honestly getting worse. We are trying our best to help out the adventurers who get these crystals. We are wanting you to come to us, to talk to us. We are trying our best to give you every bit of information. You just ask. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for Osmond's life. I'm fighting for the remains of Hugin's life, to where you see Hugin holding onto the shoulder of Lachlan in his astral self, trying to help him out, even if he's talking to, like, trying to keep composure with his blade as well. I'm trying to help Toma, to where Toma is immediately, she wants to, like, go out there and reach out and try to embrace Meridian, and she knows she can't. I'm trying to help out Umbrea wherever he is. I know he's still out there. You're trying. All we can hope is that, please, can you ask? And we'll try our best to do. We'll try to give you the information. We'll try to point you to where you need to go.
What if we don't know what or how to ask?
Just a leap of faith. That's all we ask. It doesn't have to be in a very graceful manner. It can be in like a more regular conversation, as in like how is this happening? Like you can look at her to where like she's looking at you, to where Toma's kind of looking at you, looking up at you, Asphodel. You can just ask me like a regular question, like who I am, who I was, what did I used to do, like where should we go first or anything. It's normally fine. You can just ask regular questions. You don't have to pray as much. You can just ask. noticing to where Iridian kind of like walks around, sprints, and like pacing the circle. The thing that we can give you all is originally we wanted you to look for Osmond, but Drift seems to be on that job, so you should be set over there, Osmond, where he kind of he nods his head and says, "Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Where I am, I'm kind of like a little bit of a wanderer on the island that they last were before they shipwrecked. So we should be perfectly fine if they head straight back to our plan B." Iridian looks at all of you. I can give you all a mission. Mission is to learn from these crystals. Go on an expedition if need be. Looks. Mission I can give you all is who wants to learn about the crystal first on their long journey that they're going to be on.
I kind of step forward. And I like put my arm across my chest and I say, I want to know. Tell me.
She looks at you, and where she looks over at Osmond and his astral self, he kind of like steps into the circle right next to Iridian and his astral self. What would you like to know?
Are we destined to fail? Just like the other party?
Iridian, he looks over at Iridian, where Iridian looks over. When we first had our last battle, our little last catastrophe, we felt like we failed as our crystals broke and we couldn't do anything to seal away with the man with scarlet eyes. We failed, but we also succeeded in a worst fashion if possible. So we worstly failed. I don't know if you guys will worstly fail, but like we did. In fact, I hope you guys will do better than us. You'll succeed where we have lost. Osmond scratches the back of his head and his beard. Iridian isn't wrong. We did fail. The first one of us to actually end up going down, it was Hugin. Hugin steps from Lachlan, steps into the middle, to where you kind of see him tap his chest. There is like a spear hole straight through his chest, so the armor is stripped out and you kind of see look a little bit flesh torn. I was sent flying and impaled by a spear, straight into the middle of the Asmodean Sea. I'm still there. Hopefully.
Oh my goodness, this isn't like you got reincarnated in a cow and I stabbed you again, is it?
He's looking like I'm still imprisoned in the bottom. Still alive, still breathing.
Pardon my ignorance.
You see him immediately. I was the first to be sent away from this party. Next person to get killed, as you see Osmond. Next one to go down was Umbria. The way that the man with scarlet eyes took out Umbria, it made him look like he was nothing but a toy. He ripped him piece by piece, starting with the core of his flesh, from his ears, slammed him repeatedly into boulders, dragged him across the ground by his face and head, and threw him over toward us, like a stack of meat. Third one to go down was me. But as obvious as I stated before, I'm still alive and he left me. You can see on Osmond's face, this whole time he's had a bandage over his eye. He immediately removes the bandage. He is missing a part of his, like the top of his dome, of his skin, where it's just covered over frontally. He's missing an eye and a little bit of the skull piece and skin on his cheek.
How long do all of my bonuses last, by the way, once I activate it?
Your bonuses last for 8 hours.
8 hours. Got it.
For anyone who has the same, like, any abilities from the crystals, they also last 8 hours.
Alright, nice. Yeah, is that the same as my bonus to my strength and con scores? Do they only...
Wait, everything with that bonus from the crystal is 8 hours.
Alright, got it.
You see Osmond say, he made me feel like a full-on Spartan dummy, but with benefits. Thomas steps from your side, Asphodel, and walks into his middle. Then he looked at me as I was petrified, very scared. I couldn't save and heal Umbrea. Couldn't get Hugin. I was trying my best to save Osmond, and he looked at me. He didn't do not one thing to me. And he just looked at me with a very, very Cheshire grin. And said, one of the most scariest things I've ever heard coming from his voice. He just said, oops.
I love that. Oops.
Oops.
Viridian
What a guy.
stands right in front and says, and I was the last one. But I was much more shattered, unlike the crystals that I was holding in my hand as there were shards of blood coming from my hands. I was left to be in prison with him. My fate was way worse than what has been said here, as I am in prison with the same person we've been fighting. Not being able to move, to say anything, to cast anything, just embedded in crystal with that monster.
So he's there with you right now?
He's still here in prison. Still in prison. And looking from out all of everybody's crystals, I have been seeing a visage of him. She's looking at all of you to where Toma faces you, Asphodel. Osmond faces you, Laurelin. Hugin faces you, Lachlan. Viridian faces you, Rundle, as they all say, we want to help you. Please, let us help you. They are all looking at you standing. After saying that, and this time it looks into their eyes with pure determination that they won't fail this time. They want to help you. Do you take the chance? Or do you want to do this your own way with the assistance of the crystal?
I don't even know what I am.
I'm not sure what I'm accepting here.
I don't either.
Toma walks up to you, Asphodel, and says, "If you want, I can help you figure out."
Okay. I just know I can use swords pretty good. And I hit that annoying guy with something one time, but I don't know what anything is.
Walks over towards you, Orlin, as Osmond's looking at you face to face. I said, "I will help you in any way, and I still intend to do that job."
Kind of like clench my jaw a little bit. And I take his hand.
He grabs your hand and says, "Not only from the blessings of us, but the goddess of this plane, Alana herself, we will help you all."
What should we do first?
Don't worry about trying to find me or Hugin. If Drift's finding me, I'll help him find Hugin. You guys, one, need a name for your group as of now, and two, are need going on a long journey that doesn't need to be just for money, but to get to know each other more better, get to know the crystals a little bit much more, and the people inside them.
Rondo would like to point out, he thinks his time in the would end with the addition of Lachlan and now Laurelin the Centaur. He feels his strength is matched with.
Vivian walks over. Do you not want to take the blessing?
Well, I appreciate all the help I've done with you all. The bit of difference I've put in the world, but this pit fighting thing is I've gotten into it. I think I'd like to stay here.
So you
And
want to remove yourself from the crystal?
yes,
That is something that I can allow. And hopefully, I hope we run back into it at any time.
so I will be here, of course, helping Sebastian.
To where Sebastian kind of like nods his head a little bit, to where Iridian walks over towards you, or reaches for your hand to undo the blessing.
He'll put out his hand.
Does that to where the blessing is released, you're unattuned from the crystal, and she kind of gives you like a little playful punch in her astral self, even though there's nothing there. As soon as I get out this crystal, I want to see a few of your matches.
I can't wait.
And make sure Chrome doesn't get into any trouble.
We'll try.
Where you are
And they
from
like
the
Billy
crystal.
Bob.
The light is still shining to where you, all of you, except for Brando, who is deciding to help around Sebastian and continue at the pit, accept whatever you're getting into and learning to grow and get to know each other. The crystal moves off and shoots off into the air into the distance, looking for its new user. In the meantime, it's you three with the crystals. Brondol, you mentioned that like you gotta tend to help Sebastian and continue fighting at the pit, right?
Of course.
Sebastian is looking around. Well, first things first, he immediately throws you like a set of gloves and an apron.
Well, these will be useful.
Yep. Time to help all around the orchard. To where he lets you get to work, and he's like going through like the play-by-play of like helping out the cows, a few of the horses, tending to like the hen farm, working in the silo, fixing up like a few training gear, helping out with a few flowers at the garden, clipping
Oh,
the
cool.
orchard, basic farm hand stuff.
Yeah, definitely. That's pretty basic things.
Yeah, we get you set. And Austin, if you won't mind, would you like to be a spectator until then?
I mean, if you want me to, that's fine, because I got the other characters set up when I introduce them.
Yep. I'll let you spectate for like a few things, then pop you in.
Alright, not a problem. I'll just pull up the other sheet.
Yep. That's where you guys are set. He lets Brundle get to work. And Sebastian looks at all of you, kind of like tips his hat. He says, I hope you all will have fun and try not to get killed.
I'll be back. Hopefully soon.
He walks over towards you, Asphodel, puts his hands on your arms and immediately says, do not hurt any random person that you meet.
But you said if they're a dick, I could.
If they're a dick, hurt them, maybe. But
Okay.
have a good
I
time.
won't get arrested.
Try not to get arrested either. Have a good time, send me notes, and if all of you need be, I'll send you some food.
I would hope we could manage with that, but thank you.
I take a custom to my pies. I keep them refrigerated for you.
I haven't had one yet.
Don't worry.
They're
You'll buy at
amazing.
some point.
Can I take one on the road?
You know what, sure. Which side would you want? You want the key lime side, the raspberry side, like the blackberry side, or do you want the apple pie side?
If you're offering the whole thing,
Oh, if you want the whole thing, yeah, I gift you.
bet.
You see him like bring out a pie wrapped around for you in like a little carry basket for you. It's just like one little basket that you can fit in your pouch.
Nice. Does Laura Lynn doesn't have a backpack.
Like if you were to have like a
I
pack or
do.
anything, you can fit it in there.
That's all right. I just put it in like a little satchel, I guess.
Yeah. To really kind of have it in there. It's a good pie. He's still thinking of the name of this pie. He still hasn't made up the name of this pie.
I'll just put it in as Sebastian's pie.
Looking into the crystals like other users, you kind of see Osmond, Toman, you can see. You guys need a name. Do you want us to give you one?
I feel like we can figure that out for ourselves.
Alright.
It would be more authentic that way anyway.
If you guys can't think of a name or anything, we're happy to give you one that we've been thinking about for a while.
Okay.
To where
Just give us a week and we'll see if anything sticks.
Alright. To where you kind of see them shift off. Back to your crystals.
Nice. So, where should we go first? They said we should just kind of go on a journey to get to know each other. I'm kind of inclined to feel the same thing, honestly. I mean, I kind of know Samuel and Solar a little bit, but you know, you two are a mystery.
There's nothing really to know.
I mean,
Yeah, that's just nothing really to know.
I'm pretty much just the same one of the group. I am not crazy.
He's crazy, isn't he?
He is yelling at his sword, like his great sword. I am telling you, I am not crazy. What do you think I am?
I knighted him everything.
I am telling you.
He's my bestie.
You
We spent a
are-
night in a cave together.
You are gaslighting me. This is not how it's supposed to work.
He's talking to himself. This guy is crazy.
He's talking to a sword, actually.
Stop shouting
sword.
at me! Oh, so now
Yeah.
you're ignoring me.
Your sword talks to you?
You're like, sheaves back in his blade. Wait, what?
Your sword talks to you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Insight.
Roll an insight.
That's a 22.
Yeah, he's bullshitting.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
It's like,
Don't
yeah,
try anything funny, okay?
I'm gonna keep my eye on you too. Kind of does
I don't like
that
the
cool,
look
like,
you're giving me.
that cool, like, snap, like, finger snap. Look back,
I just like turn around. I'm gonna hit him with my tail.
Okay, then, Zara.
I'll just say,
Tiefling tail snap.
yeah. Yeah. Except, you know, horse tails are fly swatters, so they kind of hurt.
Okay. Zara's tail hurts the worst, man. Zara's tail is a scorpion tail.
Okay.
I mean, like, yeah, the fly swatter is like a horse's tail, that makes sense, but, like, Zara's tail is a scorpion tail.
Yeah. Yeah. We would have problems.
You two are fighting off between tail smacks.
Anyway, I just hit him once, and I'm just like, eyes up here, buddy.
He's gonna be Centaur.
Yeah, keep walking.
I'm not gonna say the name of that animal.
No, you're not. We made the
What's the
reference on the second episode. We don't need to do it again. That's not why I made this character.
Or watching
Anyway.
today again.
No. Now I have to watch it.
You guys are getting the custom walking around Sebastian Dimensions. If you want, you can head to the capital of Nezavik.
Where's
I
that?
I feel like we would just kind of wander there.
But
You
hey,
know, we're not really going anywhere.
You can stay in Brookshire. In fact, we get like a few things around here.
Let's go to the tavern and look for quests.
All right. Yeah. Head back to the tavern.
You always meet people in taverns. It's a great place. I was just there
What
like an hour and a
tavern?
half ago. Oh, it's a great place. It's called the Sand Pit. It's just down the road, actually. You want to go?
I still don't know what a tavern is, but sure.
Come on, I'll show you.
Y'all three walk down there. Y'all three and like 2 NPC companions making 5.
Yeah, their
Or
NPCs out till their PCs get back.
Yeah, I have to. I'm sorry because I don't know that much of their characters.
Yeah, it's okay.
But then send me their sheets.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, I'm going off.
So
of
they're
nothing.
NPCs, but PCs.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
going off of nothing, so I have to guess. I'm sorry, audience. But you guys are walking into the sand pit, to where you're gonna look at like a bit of a quest board. It is just like your standard quest board, helping around town, taking care of a few shipments, and there's another one for you guys, even though you're not signed up. A good old expedition, exploring around the whole town and the whole central city of Brookshire, being from either in town or out in the wilderness. It's just a good expedition, just getting to know your surroundings. It's a pretty easy quest, so you can get like some coin, about like 500 gold pieces.
I'm just like, this looks like the perfect thing for us, and I just take it off of the board, and I'm like, here, look. It's got. We go around town. You know, we look for a few things. This, I mean, it's perfect. We get to know each other. We get to walk around. It might take a couple days to kind of get through everything, but hey, 500 gold. Doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
You don't really look like you know what gold is, actually, now that I think about it.
I really don't.
How much do you have?
Damn it.
Would Appa don't know how much she has, even though she has gold on her?
What's your intelligence?
Yeah. 18 actually, but you know, she's also mentality of a child. They don't know what money is.
What is your
She's an
wisdom?
artificer!
What is your wisdom?
10,
Oh god.
cause it was a 9, but apparently with my race, I get a +1 to wisdom. So
Okay, so she would know the fundamentals of money. Counting them, on the other hand, not really.
I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know what I got.
I'm gonna help you count, actually.
You pull out. How much gold does Asphodel actually have?
300.
Oh, sweet
Uh,
mercy.
As I'm like counting it, I'm going to accidentally only give you back 100.
A sweet mercy. It's like the freaking Deadpool whenever he's saying, like, I got like 1 million fans, and he's just like clapping right in front of the computer and just counting like 1, 2, 3. And it's just like helping her
Wait,
out.
hang on.
By the way,
I'm
that was
lawful
an
neutral.
18. By the way, too. So what do I need to roll? Because I just rolled an 18 on the dice. I just need to know what I need to add to it.
To see if she's
I'm
duping you?
I'm lawful neutral. I wouldn't do it. Sorry.
Hold on. To see if she's trying to dupe you, correct?
Yeah, because
I
she said
just
that she is only giving me back 100 out of what I gave her.
Well, I forgot. I forgot. I'm not chaotic good. I'm lawful neutral, so I have to give it all back.
It would be insight if you're trying to figure out if she was trying to dupe you.
And that would be against either my sleight of hand or deception.
Sleight of hand or deception?
Insight?
Yeah.
It's just a straight 18.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Yeah, she's trying to dupe you. It's pretty obvious that, like, you had more than what you could count being...
And I guess I just kind of noticed she's giving me the side eye, and I'm like, oh yeah, and this.
And, like, she helps you
She's
count
kind
out.
of like, she gives you a tiny smile.
I'm like, so yeah, this stuff is valuable. It purchases pretty much anything you need: drink, food, housing, lodging, you know, any kind of stuff like that.
She helps you
Shoes, if
count
you
up
want it, clothes.
the amount of gold pieces that you have. You pretty much now know, so you have 300 gold pieces.
Oh, yeah, you've got a lot more than I do, actually. Anyway, let's, the sooner we get this job done, the sooner I can get money.
There is also another thing. You also feel like a key drop and a scroll drop also from the necklace, Laurelin. Because it was also
That's
a thing.
kinda,
It was also a thing from Drift that I forgot to mention.
I just kind of kneel down and pick it up, because it's awkward to bend down as a centaur. So it's
You
front
get it-
body and then...
It has signed to the scroll that you the house that they have back in Nezamic, you guys now have free reign of going in there. Yeah, it's pretty
Nice.
much your
Wait,
place.
we have a house?
It's pretty much your place now. Like all of your guys' places now.
I do have.
So I'm just reading it, I'm just like, wait, we have a house? And I'm like, hold up, in Nezamic?
I don't know where that's at.
Oh, that's the, if I recall, that's the capital. That's like kind of in the, would it be south?
Brookshire is south. It's much more east.
Alright, I'm like, it's east of here. And, it's apparently really big. There's this really cool crystal in the town, and, it's huge. You can see it from any place in the town.
Oh
From what I
wow.
hear. Yeah, I kind of want to go there someday, but I'm kind of, you know, there's a lot of people there. People have eyes, and eyes like to stare, and I don't really like prying eyes. So.
I like people, and I don't tend to mix.
Anyway, apparently this house is pretty big and it's away from people, so if we wanted to go, we could.
Yeah, but don't you want to do this first? I thought you wanted to do this.
Yeah, I mean, duh. Why would I live in a house with no money?
That's
As I'm
true.
like, oh yeah, I was going to do this first.
Yep.
Uh,
So you guys grab the scroll and immediately you can start your expedition. Who would you like
as
to,
I kind of like,
who'd you like to scan around
let's
first?
start.
Wilderness or the town?
Let's do the town first.
Alright. Getting the
I'm
easy
just
out
like,
the way.
okay, you don't like people, let's get the town out of the way. And then we'll go on to nature. How about that?
I actually thrive in nature. So yeah, let's do the hide one first.
Alright. What exactly are we looking for? As I'm like reading the paper.
The easiest part of the expedition would mean like look around for your surroundings, get used to the town, look for a weapon shop, look for like the local fight pit that that Rondell was in.
Mm-hmm.
Look for like
As I'm like,
one of like the 3 taverns, like the sand pit that you were just in.
yeah, I take my horseshoe and like dip it in some like mud or something, and I'm like putting dots on locations that are like of interest on the map, if there's a map.
Yeah. See, cause like you have like you have like your good old hands, and like you have like your little horseshoe where you kind of just like put the paper on the ground, stamp on it a little bit.
Yeah, because I don't think I have a quill on me. No, I do not. I literally only have weapons.
You should have grabbed like you should have got like an explorer's pack, man.
Oh, I've got a signet ring. I could stamp my signet ring into everything.
Sure, actually, I'll do that.
Alright, I'm like, okay, I'll just have to remember what these are later.
Yeah, but
Can I just roll like a general history check to see if I remember or memory, like, after everything?
thing I can give you is, since it is like an expedition around town, you actually have to go there. So I would say you're walking around, and then you can make like the gaunts of history on like what you know.
Yep.
Needless to say, don't pay attention to the picture change that is about to happen.
Yep.
I'm not. It's okay.
What picture change?
Yeah, what picture change? I don't see nothing.
I'm just a mouse.
What picture change?
I don't see a picture change. What picture change?
All I see is Mike's big ass head.
It's normal people. It's like chasm also.
You can plant, bro. You can park a plane on this thing, man.
You really could fucking play on your forehead.
Damn.
That was not an invitation.
Jesus.
Okay.
But you're looking around. What's wrong with that history?
Oh wait, I actually have to roll. There you go.
Jesus, get with the program.
That's a 20, dirty 20.
You're walking around.
Oh wait, 22. Never mind.
You're walking around
I
trying to get like
proficiency.
a good bit of like knowledge of. Yeah, you can remember like good places around. Like you have to remember a few of the other taverns, and you're out here trying to give Acid a little lesson. I would say the first thing would be the fight pit, the arena, known as the for like your original party member, the mountains layer of devastation. Just like give like a little tour, just like saying like, okay, yeah, so this is basically where Brondel works at. Given this code, name the mountain.
I feel like I would like walk in for a minute, see the stairs still broken, and just immediately leave. Yeah, so we can go there later.
Next up,
I wouldn't survive in a fight pit anyways. I'm a little
Yeah,
squishy.
people kind of smell. They don't know that they're dirty. They just like to fight.
you also
I like it there. You probably wouldn't.
There is a banner.
I like smelling like flowers.
There's a banner where you can see like Brondel has a man like in a full blown like suplex, and their head is caved in into the ground, and it's literally
Man.
called the Mountainplex.
Yeah, I seriously need to fight that guy someday.
Well, you kind of stabbed his
always
cat, so
suggest
you
read
might
the book
fight
every
him.
day.
It's freaking
Give
macho
me
man.
a reason to fight.
It's the
Anyway, I was
macho
trying to
man,
do like the.
like slap into his Slim Jim face, but instead it's read the book and you'll crush him afterwards.
Rush the books for the knowledge, man.
Oh,
Nah, bro.
yeah! Hit him with the mountain flex.
I can't tell if you're trying to do Kool-Aid Man or you're trying to do freaking
Macho
Michelangelo from
Macho Man Randy's house. How dare
Ninja
you, bro?
Turtle.
How dare you, bro?
Alright.
Get out.
Bro,
Oh yeah!
I'll drink my Mountain Dew.
Alright, nice.
Slap it to a Slim Jim. Whoosh.
Anyways, next on the tour is the Oasis, I guess.
Yeah, you can take her to the Oasis. It's a little spa house, a big bathhouse to where you can see like a lot of people diving in, to where you can see like a geyser of water flare up and steam is like surrounding it.
I'm not really a fan of the communal bathing. I would rather just take a bath in a private room. But yeah, you're kind of up to choice here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which quick question for you, Asphodel. Would you rather have a communal bath or a private bath?
Private.
I look at Lachlan and I'm just like, not asking you.
You kind of like, you're like this. She was talking to me, not you.
So when I say you, I mean you. I don't mean y'all, okay? It's singular.
I prefer it. It doesn't matter to me, but I do prefer private. She wasn't talking to you. He's looking at his blade and like smashing it on the ground, like immediately ping, hits him right in the face multiple times.
Should I refer to you as them or you all? What's going on here? Seriously.
I am a man. This one, on the other hand.
Anyways, next up is.
You are walking through, like, it's one of the other bars here. It's like a little podunk bar called the Otter.
Okay. It's just a regular old bar called the
It's just a
Otter.
regular old bar. There's,
Oh, it looks nice. It's nice and small.
There's
Below
another
now.
one where, like, it also is a bar, but it's like more one of like those, either, sometimes they always have like pets around type bars, where like it's like a cafe.
Alright. Is that what the Otter is?
The Otter is not the cafe. The other one, on the other hand, the other bar is.
Alright.
You are going around to where you kind of see like there's like a weapons barrack. It's like your pretty standard, like out the rim. There's like blades, great swords, long bows, long swords, great axes. It's like the standard array of weapons all around. It's called the Hit It and Quit It. Yes, that's the name of it. I can hear Becca snickering. It's called Hit It and Quit It.
That's what I tell every book boyfriend I have in my imagination.
The Hit It and Quit It is the name of the weapon shop.
Quit. Especially Zayd Meta. Oof. I do love haunting that line.
Hit it and quit.
Alrighty.
You hit someone, then you'll quit afterwards.
It's just a one-hit wonder.
Yep.
You know?
Next to it, there's a potion shop called a one-hit wonder. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
Yeah, like the work, maybe. There is a another thing for like the last list of like looking into town. It's just walking out before you reach into the wilderness to get like a good scoping, like an eagle's eye view in Assassin's Creed. whenever you get like the whole entire horizon for full synchronization. It's just like a lookout for the whole entire town. Brookshire is it's a desert town, kind of like an oasis, but like not full deserty where like the heat is too high. It keeps like that westerny look to it, but not full desert.
Ah, so it's more like Outback.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm just like, take it all in. Sun setting.
Speechless.
That's
And
nice.
as one DM would always say, it's high noon.
It ain't even noon, bro, but it's high noon.
Yeah,
The sun is high in the sky.
Matt tried his best not to say it like
The time is noon and the sun is above you.
you can see Travis trying his best to make him say it.
The shoes are right there.
He's just looking at it. Come on, say it. Say it. Say it, you bastard. Nope, never. But continuing, you marked off the list of where you looked into town. Time for wilderness, baby.
Okay, so that was the town. Now, thankfully, nobody really stopped us and talked to us. What's next? Wilderness.
It's definitely a blessing.
Okay.
In the wilderness, you're able to scope around any part of the wilderness. Oh, you can even, like, if you into, like, any encounters, like, anything that you fight, you can also write them down.
Alright. We'll just go ahead and head out there, and I've got and I don't have my lance, I'm actually holding my spear this time. Or no, longsword, sorry. I've got a bunch of different weapons on my back, but I have my lance on my side, and I always hold my shield. So I just draw the longsword and keep the shield.
Alright.
Why would you need your sword in the wilderness?
Well, there's sometimes stuff likes to jump out at you. You always got to be prepared.
Oh,
As we're all walking,
I just
to
jumped
get
from tree to tree.
very accustomed to the party. Can
Yeah.
we at least know your name?
Give me a week. I would have to discuss that whenever we have everyone here, honestly.
So you can't really tell us. We can tell us your, like, you can tell us our, tell you our names. I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, our names. Huh, I thought you were talking about group names. So Brondel knows me, he's not here right now. Anyway, do you mind if I'm like looking at Samuel and Solar, I'm like, you mind if I introduce you all, or can you introduce yourselves?
Samuel, a little bit rugged cut. He kind of like has like that bad boy attitude from him. And Solar is kind of like peppy on his step, but still keeping like a bright, minky look to his face. And pretty much like that sun.
Yep.
So your name's Sun?
No, a lot of people keep on saying Soul, but I prefer Solar.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm Laurelin.
Asphodel.
That's a mouthful. Asphodel. Okay.
You can call
Like
her
the flower?
You can call her what we usually call her. Run.
What?
What?
But
I
I
don't
didn't
get
say
it.
anything.
I don't get it.
I'm Lachlan. We like to tease at this one. She's funny.
She's curious, all right. Funny. Even if she was funny, she doesn't even know.
I can turn people into different animals if they touch me.
Oh, that is
They're
funny.
mean. They're mean.
It's basically simply like you get the name of Lachlan and Asphodel. It's the kitty.
Yeah, she came to see me. It's cold outside.
When it's cold outside, I'm gonna get my big ass inside this house. Fuck the day. Dear God, it's snowing even more.
Say hi. Say hello.
Meow meow.
She's
Cats.
smelling. She's smelling you guys. Okay, so that's enough. You can go if you want to. Oh, okay.
Hurrah! You guys are walking through the wilderness, keeping your brave self from walking and talking. Would you like to do anything else after walking and talking, or is that pretty much?
I wanna. So it's just kind of walking the perimeter of the town, right?
Yeah, you're walking. You would be walking the perimeter for a little bit before you go deep into the
Yeah.
wilderness.
I was gonna say I start to get bored just walking around the perimeter. I'm like, it's just a lot of the same, and I'm gonna start leading everybody like deeper,
Yeah, to where you guys are
make a
going.
longer
Into
route.
the woods,
Yeah.
to the forest.
Yeah.
And
You like the
That's why
woods
she
so
feels
much.
comfortable.
Let's take the long route.
you're walking
Yeah.
too far.
Look, I think I found a path. Did I find a path? Who
Yeah.
knows?
You guys are going down that path, like going like a long way along the expedition roads. As you're doing this, kind of gliding through, you hear like the little rustling of bushes.
I just immediately draw my longsword.
You can just like see a stray cat jump out and start like running away.
Hey, little guy. Oh, he's gone.
Yep.
Okay, that was. I look back over at the bush. Does it look like? What's the bush look like?
It's like your regular shrub. It's just like a high grass.
All right, I kind of mark down what kind of shrub it is. Do a little sketch of it.
It's just like getting the perimeter, looking around. Kind of look at the outskirts of the cave a little bit, just like noting that down. Looking around
Yeah.
to where another of like bushes living out, to where you kind of
Longsword.
Yeah, you kind of see popping out. Kind of like a creature mixed between jackalope, kind of a ram, and a good old lion.
I'm just gonna start charging at it. I'm like, stand back! I've got this.
Why would they attack an animal though?
Oh, not this thing again.
You don't know. It's a jackalope. You don't know.
Oh no, he knows. He's actually fought that thing.
I'm saying Becca don't know.
And as
Astro
it
don't know shit.
Yeah,
He's
Astro
an
doesn't know
8
shit.
in a greenhouse.
And out of nowhere, you see like another one, like flop out, like two fly out. And I'm
I
not
just-
going to be the dick, and let's end it early.
Hey!
Wait a minute.
8.
Yeah. AVS, I might have a surprise for you next session.
Alright.
Alright.
Keep
Yeah,
it
we
cut.
get to have jackalope trophies
Time to
now.
fight back this beast of jackalope to where Austin doesn't one-shot it again.
I won't be in this
Hey.
fight this time.
Hey, don't get offer for one-shotting that thing. That fight was fucking dope.
The bronze queen sweep my ass.
This one
The
can
bronze
be. This episode can be
queen.
called Bronze Retirement.
I want to name it that because it's just called Fight Pit Shenanigans.
Fight shenanigans.
But I would just say like retirement and reinstation.
Yes.
But either way, I'm still thinking of what I should call our fellow fans reading our books of the book of D&D there. I'm still thinking of a name. Acolytes, Dreamers, Lion? Nah. I'm still thinking. We're still thinking of a name. I don't know what to call you guys.
Yeah.
Unfortunate
well-
souls.
They're the D&D Maniacs, brother.
Ooh, Maniacs would be good actually.
Fanatics.
Right, like my Dice Maniacs and my Maniacs.
20,000 dice
Able like
Maniacs, brother.
me.
Yeah.
Guy,
No, I said unstable. I don't think I'm stable whatsoever.
let's see, like, it's hard thinking of, like, a name for your supporters.
Yeah.
Unfortunate souls.
Unfortunately.
Why don't we just name him Bam Bam Bigelow?
No! Big Cam Alexander's much better.
No.
But, ooh, I actually thought of one. Our critters. Nah, that's deep.
Nah, that's dangerous territory, brother.
Nah, damn it, Matt, I blame you, but I love you.
Yeah.
Actually, the Maniacs fits perfectly, but we can just like put like a spin on D&D for it.
Yeah.
The Valley of Forgotten Soul.
Or Dynamax?
Man, it's
Nah.
oh no. Oh no, you gotta go to Nintendo for that one.
Or Critamax?
Let's see.
Critamax, I like that one, not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
Critamax. Yeah, Critamax.
The yeah.
Yeah, Critamax fits.
Yeah.
Yo,
Instant CS.
that got a good feel to it.
It's like Critamax, like criminal a little bit, crits, and like Maniacs together. Or Criminax. Yeah, that fits.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we got a name for you guys now. The Critamaxes.
Yay.
The Crittermaxes. Now I need to make shirts. It was just like a Dice Goblin wearing like criminal clothes, holding a dodeca keychain.
Yeah.
No. It has to be a Goliath.
You know, yeah, just a mountain. Stu plexing a D20.
Yeah. No, it has to be in the shape of the crystals.
Oh, yeah, that actually would fit. That would fit.
And the mountain suplexing it.
Now, you know how hard that's gonna be for me now? I gotta actually hire on someone to help me do that.
Hey, it's called blood, sweat, and tears.
I love all y'all. Good night.
I love y'all, but not that much. Good night.
Wow. Good night. Our critters, like our critters. Good night.